Hi everybody, this is Darrell Lonnie along with the head women's basketball coach at Western Oregon, Greg Bruce. Home games this week, this is terrific. Alaska Anchorage coming in Thursday, Alaska Fairbanks on Saturday. You have big plans to get people in the seats Thursday, don't you, Coach?
We really like to. We play Anchorage and they're ranked 17th in the country. They just upset Western Washington, who was ranked second in the region. They're a very good ball club, and we're trying to get as many people there to support us as we can. We play at 5:15, the men play at 7:30. It's kind of an unofficial pack-the-gym night. We're trying to get out to all the dorms on campus and to all the other athletic programs to bring your teams, bring your coaches, get as many people in the gym as we can and get support behind our team. We played them really tough up there. I know we lost by 13 or 14 or whatever it was, but I felt we were in the game from the start all the way to the end. We battled them, you know, arm bar for arm bar, and you know, we're looking forward to playing a really good team on our floor and hopefully having some support behind us.
Think Pink, Pink Zone, etc. You're going to do that this week also, including the Saturday game against Fairbanks.
Correct. Breast Cancer Awareness Week for women's basketball, sponsored by the Women's Basketball Coaches Association, based on Kay Yao and the struggles that she went through with breast cancer, the great coach at North Carolina State.
Right.
This is kind of continued. They've put a promotion together for a week-long promotion in women's basketball, and Saturday is our Think Pink Day. Anybody who wears pink gets in the game free. We play at 2, the men follow at 4:30 against Fairbanks, so should be a lot of fun and a good support.
It would be nice to get people in the stands, wouldn't it? And I keep saying on our video stream telecast that your people are working hard. Coach Stanger's people are working hard, and kids like to play with an audience. We're playing home games here. You want people in the stands rooting for your team. We want a home court advantage,
exactly, right? Exactly. And you're right. The athletes get so much fired up when they know there are people out there that came to watch them play and support them when they do things well. And you know, just get your adrenaline flowing, and they play, you know, maybe a little bit better than they are. So it would be great to have people in the stands for both those games.
2 games last week. Good win for your team against MSU Billings Thursday. Talk about that game.
It was a good win. We held them 18 points under their scoring average. They only got 48 points for the game. I thought we give Katie a lot of plaudits on her offensive game, because obviously she does that well for us, but that might have been her best individual defensive effort since she's been here. Kayla Ryan is a very good player. She was their leading scorer, 6'2" post player, averaging about 15 points a game, shooting in the high 50s. Our game, I think she had 8 points, 4 of them were free throws, but she's only 2 for 9 from the field and never really got untracked. And I, you know, give Katie a lot of credit for working hard inside, because she's undersized, and without AJ Hawk, we're undersized as a team, so we had to have Katie play well. And we did a good job of taking down their 3-point shots, because that's one thing they live and die with. I think they were 3 for 14 that night. Our goal was to keep them under 4. They make about 6.5 a game. So overall, that was a good game for. We shot well. We shot about 48%, scored some points, and our defensive effort was really good.
Seattle Pacific Saturday.
Yeah, it's you know, we lost by 20. We were down, I believe, at 11 at halftime, and you know, they're just very good. You know, they're ranked in the region. They're ranked nationally. They play hard. They got Daisha Henderson, a very good player, and Megan Hoisington, who is really coming on, was Player of the Week last week in the GNAC. And we just never got untracked. We couldn't make enough shots to stay in it. I thought we battled at times, but all in all, they're better than we are. And you know, that's where we want to be. That's where our program wants to be, like Seattle Pacific, because they do it the right way. They play hard. They play fair. They're not dirty. They're well coached. They have a game plan, they execute it, and their kids, they're winners. I enjoy their program and would like to have ours to be like that.
Okay, that's a very good answer. Anchorage and Fairbanks, very different in terms of talent and how the seasons have gone for the two. Fairbanks way down in your league, Anchorage very good. You thought, though, that after you got through playing Anchorage, I know the first time, you thought you would have a chance next time around playing at home.
I really do, Daryl. They're well coached too, and they play a really tough man-to-man defense, and they're all over you, and you know they're physical and strong. They rebound the ball really well. I think they lead the nation in, I don't know, plus 12 rebounding margin. But up there, we only got out rebounded by 3, I think, or something like that. Or maybe we out rebounded them. I don't know. It was really close. I don't know. I just like the way we match up with them. You know, some teams you don't match up with really well, and some you do. I think Anchorage is the one that we match up with well, even though they do have some size and some strength and some experience. You know, I think our kids are going to come out really, really fired up to play well.
Daniel Hare has been named the new athletic director. Will be here sometime in April. Take over officially May 1st. You were very close in that situation, on the committee, talked with him, etc. Your comments on Western Oregon's choice there, Coach?
Well, I think we made a really good choice, and I'm really happy that he accepted the position. I think all of us on the search committee were wowed by his enthusiasm, his energy level, and the comment that he made is, you know, we don't want to be like the Joneses, we want to be the Joneses. He's not satisfied with coming here and just, you know, being status quo or maybe, you know, advancing us a little ways. He wants to get our program so we are in the same league with the Anchorages and the Seattle Pacifics and the Western Washingtons, which is a refreshing approach. And I know that he met with the student athletes while he was here, and we had a couple players, Sarah Zoller and Lori Clifford, were on that committee, and from what I heard from them and also from other student athletes, he really related well to them because he's younger. He's more in the cool mode, as you would say, compared to you and I. You know, we're kind of in the funny.
We're not cool anymore.
No, we're not cool. We haven't been cool for a while, Daryl. I hate to say that, but so he related really well with the student athletes, and I think he's going to be able to go out in the community and relate to a number of different people in terms of fundraising, and that's the bottom line, Daryl. For us to get to be the Joneses, we got to have more money. We got to have scholarship money. We've got to have operating budgets, assistant coaches, you name it.
Yes.
You know, we're lacking in all those areas. And Hare's enthusiasm and the fact that he wanted the job, Daryl, that was what impressed me. He wanted the job.
That's great.
And if somebody wants a job, he's obviously researched. He knows the obstacles and the challenges that await him. But I don't think he's scared. I think he welcomes that and is going to do a really good job.
I've always said this. The coaches don't want to say this, but let me say this. I've always said that the coaches, you, Coach Stanger, etc., are almost playing with one arm behind the back in terms of the competition that you have to play, in terms of the scholarships that these other schools have, the amount of scholars that you have. You are not on a level playing field by any means, and we need to get that field a little bit more on the level side, don't we?
Well, I would agree with you. Yeah.
There we go.
You know, it's easy for me to say that, but no, I would agree with you.
Yeah, but I think, you know, you both have good ideas. You've been around coaching for many years. You've seen what's happened at other programs at other schools and so forth. So maybe this is the answer. We hope this is the answer to get you going forward, because I think you're an NCAA team in the future with a little help.
Oh, I would agree with you. I would, you know, not to toot our own horn, but we won our 5th game in conference the other night, beating Billings. That tied. We've been in Division II for 9 years. It's the 9th year, Division II in the GNAC conference. That tied the fastest of any women's basketball team to win their 5th game in the conference with the 03-04 team. So we're beginning to turn a corner. Obviously, our season's not over. We got some tough games left, but I like where these kids have taken us, and I like that we're pretty young still, and if we can find somebody to help kind of replace the loss of Torland and Hawk and Quarter, then I think the program's in the right direction.
Great. Coach Greg Bruce, this is Daryl Lonnie.